night, everybody. Yeah, the lighting is kind of bright over the second night. Pew, pew, I just come on for a little bit. How are you guys doing? Good night. Good night. Big Bella Resilient Queen is coming. Hey, excellent. Cool. Hey. How are you? Good night. Good night, excellent. Cool. How are you doing? Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hello, everybody. Good night. This is Resilient Queen, and I'm coming to you live from my room. Ah, let me turn my something on. I'm gonna turn my camera on. Okay, my camera was off. Let me see. Hello? Yeah, could you? Oh, I have to mute. That's my camera. Yeah. Excellent could say, I was up so late waiting for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, say bless yourself or bless up yourself as well. Blessings to you. Oh, so good night. How are you doing? It's, I can just put my camera in the background for now. And yeah, I'm doing good so far. I'm doing good. I went on the road today. I drove a good distance, but the freeway, when I was about to head on that freeway, too much traffic. Girl, I had to detour real quick. It was a lot of traffic. It's rush hour in the evening time, especially it's on a weekend. Everybody who work, they go champus in here, champus in there. So it's a lot of traffic. I had to just detour. I had to just pull over on the South Shoulders and like, nope. Max, beautiful eyes. Wink me, please. So good night, everybody. Good night. How are you guys doing? So I didn't go on the freeway tonight, but when I was coming back, your girl was on that freeway. Oh yes, I went on the freeway when I was coming back because I'm like, the side street kind of take just 2 minutes extra. That's the fun part of it. But the traffic today was busy. So good night. Excellent code said, I will just be here until the stream ends. How was your day? My day was good a little bit. I would say it was good for most part of it. The little hops are so it's always hops. Everything will have some hops somewhere. But we were happy we all left the house today. And I think I posted that they were having a function, something today. So I went there. Max said, you're adorable. Oh, thank you. And I must also let you guys know I'm feeling much better than last night. Last night I was doing this. That's what I was doing last night. It was so hard. So I felt better tonight. So good night, Exanku. So your hair is beautiful. Yeah, I did it today. Nothing fancy, but I did it anyway. I got the braids there to braid my hair. I just haven't braided it yet. The braids are there. Let me show you what color gonna go in the girl here. I'm gonna put this color and yeah, that's the color gonna go in my hair. Yep. Yes, I'm gonna put those color in my hair. Is this something? Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, moderator. Bless upon yourself, likers, sharers, commenters, well wishers, VIP, moderators. Your girl is feeling better. I still can barely swallow. So I should take me some meds. Just a little bit. Give me a second. This one is awful. Mm. So how are you guys doing? Yes, I got my chair. Yep. Wanna, so I got my nice comfy chair. I like it. I like it. How are you guys doing? You guys doing good tonight? Softball said my mom did my hair like that. Oh, Kirana said I like your bag. Okay, all right, thank you. Excellent. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow I like to say prepare for itself. That's one of those things I like to say. Tomorrow prepare for itself, no matter what. You know, once I live to see tomorrow, then it will definitely prepare for itself. You know, I mean, my goal is to live, wake up, and give God thanks for life, for health, for strength, for everything. You know what I mean? And then when I wake up, I can decide because I can make plans and it work. I don't wake up to see them. So, excellent. School said, I wish if I got my car back, I can super chat you or something. But you know what? Just your undivided attention, knowing that I clocked up, I showed up, and you guys clocked in for me, that is greatly appreciated, you know, because I know things and time is so hard nowadays, but your love, much appreciated, all right? So, yes, so I am always appreciative of anything, but you know what? You guys are present, and I am present, and I want to say thank you also very much. We're here on the surface, so that's good. We're texting, we're commenting, we're whatever we're doing, you know what I mean? Your arms are stronger than usual today. Oh, I, oh, my son had me walking up the stairs. So my son is telling me, Ma, stop take the elevator. So I start to follow him down the stairs because he don't like the elevator. So his way of going down is to use the steps. So I start to follow him, and I say, you know what, that's a little bit of motivation for me. So I start going on there. He said, we all have the presents, and you are the tree. Oh, okay, well, throw it underneath the tree. I hope no Grinch is in here to take my presents away. So how is everybody doing? So we went to that function today, guys. It was so many people there. We went there, and one of my son got something. The other one didn't get anything because he was too choicy. So by the time he ready to pick, they were already out. But there was a lot of people at that function today. I post a chart where I said they're having that 500 first 500 people giveaway or whatever. I don't think that was no first 500 people because we were in the basically the first top 100, and everything was already done. But my son gets something, so Halloween day you will see. See, I gonna have to get my big son. Probably both of them a costume anyway. Because what they get, I thought it would be a costume. So, excellent call service. Oh, I hope to go sleep now. I'm about to sleep, but I just need to stay awake. No, 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 no. Don't force to stay up. Your rest is important. Because for me, when I want to sleep, I used to try to force to stay up, and it's not good on your body. Worse, if you gotta go to work in the morning also, it's not good. It's like if it's not a work day for me, like I have to get up and go to work the next day, then fine, I could just catch it eye up a little. But when it's like your time, don't deprive yourself of sleep, baby love. You only have one life. Get all the rest you need. You know, anybody at all, don't deprive yourself to watch me. You have a replay button, okay? So anybody want to support me, you got to sleep. I know I'm on late. Please go get the rest, baby. And if you got to go to work, get off and go get some rest, all right? I appreciate you, but replay button is here, baby. But your rest is important, okay? Hi. I think that's what kind of language is that? Chinese? I don't know. Gosh. I don't think that's Chinese. I don't know. But anyway, excellent, cool. Say, okay, thank you for the information. I will go to sleep now. Good night. Yes, you go to sleep and get rest. Anybody? I know I'm on late. But if you don't have enough stamina in your body or your eyes, especially, go to bed. And if you gotta go to work tomorrow, please go to bed. You know what I mean? They have a replay, but we can't. Oh, these things gonna be out there unless if I take my channel down and delete everything, then I will have a channel. You understand? But these things will be out here for replays and everything. You know what I mean? So please, just go get some rest, people, because sleep is important. When we deprive ourselves of sleep, don't we pay the price the next day? You know, if you know, you know, we pay the price the next day. Okay, so big shout out to all of that was here that had to leave to go get some rest and everything. So we want to say big shout out to all of the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, the VIP. Yeah, yo, I'm talking to you guys and the moderators. And big shout out to all of the subscribers. Big shout out to everybody. Big up on yourself because let me tell you something. It's one life to live. Hurdles gonna be in your way, but we just still gotta live. This is a reading glass, guys. I just like the color. I might take it to a eyeglass place and see if they could check out this thing here, the lens, and keep the frame and put medicine in it and then transform it because I like it. I like it. So what everybody up to? How is everybody doing? How is everybody night going? I know it's late, so I know it's bedtime for some. But maybe it's a weekend for someone. It's a girl. I'm just here chilling and having a good time. You know, they say, I'm having a good time. Good time, good time. I'm having a good time. Yeah, people. So your girl is right here in her chair. I hope I don't break it because they kind of fragile. They kind of fragile. Yeah, people. But I'm here giving thanks. You know, I didn't come on live all day today, but I was doing some stuff, get some stuff I did, and then I had to run on the road. But I was able to watch some channels today. I will actually every day I watch some channels. Every day, once I'm on, even if I'm not on, I get to watch. But I was out today, and then my battery started dying. But I did get to go and check out a few channels, you know. So that was good. That was good right there. So big shout out to all of you, I hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm so happy that my tongue is still agitated, but I kind of feel dryish, like I need to drink a whole gallon, bucket of water or some. You know, but such is life, such is life. Whew, whew, whew. But I'm here, people. So, and I brushed my hair up today. I said, you know what, I gotta brush my hair up today. So I brushed my hair up and we drank some soup this evening. Yeah, we had a bowl of soup. We came home late this evening, anyhow, you know, because we went to the place today by 4 because they were going to open by 6. So we went to the place early. And the good thing we went that early is we'd have just wasted gas to go there. You know, because there's a lot of people that they had to turn away. Lots of people. So I totally understand that, you know, they had to turn away lots of people. So yep. But overall, I'm so happy. The kids were happy. I stopped and I got them some food. Yeah, got all of us food. Stop and get all of us some food. Because today seemed like I was on a fasting journey. Because I was so busy doing so many things. And I got my oven cleaned out today, guys. Yes. I did a lot today in the house today. I cleaned my oven out. I cleaned the top of my oven out. I did so many things today behind the scenes today, guys. It's not even funny. I used that easy off and man, just a little part of it was a little struggle with it. John Simmet, how are you? I know somebody with that name and we related to them from Westmoreland. Yeah, how you doing? Big shout out to you. Thank you all so much. And to all of the top fans, big shout out to you also very much. Shout out, everybody. So I did clean my oven, guys, and I cut up some of the bananas that I had posed to say I'm going to make some smoothie. I opened my Ziploc bag, cut some of those up, put it in the deep freezer. I left some out to eat because my big son started eat some bananas. So I'm saying maybe he locked some things and he need that banana. So okay, so we had some more banana left out to eat, and yada 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 yada. Yeah. I'm here looking at myself. Hush. I like mirror. I'm here looking at the phone and looking dead at myself. I don't know if anybody just turn on the camera just to look at themselves sometime. I swear. It was like, let me just turn this camera on and be when they say make a fool of yourself. Yeah. Oh God, I'm telling you. Ah, good. I'm telling you. But other than that, it's just hurdles to climb over. But one day at a time. God takes 7 days. He didn't take no one day. He takes 7 days to create this place. A matter of fact, the 6th day and the 7th day you shall rest. So, oh yes, that's me. Yeah, everybody. So how to do? How to do? How to do? Oh my God. Oh my God. But I was very productive. So that was good. Yeah, little bit of aches, little bit of pain, and plus I had some people come to the house today to do some stuff. Well, it was 2 people come to the house to do some, well, three, rather three, to do what they gotta do and whatever. And then one of them was getting on my nerves, internally on my nerves, just to see. But anyway, that's for another day. But apart from that, I didn't let nothing steal my day from me. After that, I get up and we went out with my children. We didn't let nothing stop our day. And you know what? Just to get that breath of fresh air, guys, was well meaningful. Getting that fresh. Have you ever been in a house for a whole maybe week, 2 days, 3 days? And then you just get that breath of fresh air to maybe do a little longer driving than just going around the block. That felt so good on not the driving, because driving is always something painful at times. You know what I mean? Especially when it's rush hour, the traffic and all these things, you know what I mean? But I'm good with it. I'm not scared of driving. You know what I mean? But it can be. No, driving is not nothing until you park that car, then you say yes. When you're on the road driving, you can't be nervous or anything, but you just don't know how the road is. And some people drive so bad. I'm like, what? They're watching too much driving game. Yeah, pew, pew. I'm like, okay, 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 okay. I seen enough. Ah, that's all life is. They said match the energy on the road. You gotta match the energy. So such is life. Such is life, people. We gotta match the energy of the road. So good night to you all, and hope you all are doing wonderful. Because last night your girl wasn't doing so wonderful. You know, even tonight I feel like I want some water. My throat is kind of thirsty, but I got me some water here. It's not enough, but because this kind of flu, you come like a heater, dry out the whole of your poor throat. Like a heater down in there, and you just dry you out. And then say somebody say, "Oh, one day your throat so dry." It's like a heater down in there, just dry out the poor throat. So yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. And I feel like I lose a few pounds too. I feel like it, I'm not sure, but I felt like I lost a few pounds. Just the tonsil them still hurt. Like these places hurt. Yeah, they still hurt right here. Yeah, those part hurt. But other than that, and if you like this chair here, that's a fur chair, it's warm. So I like that because they're not gonna turn on the heat where I live till the end of this month. So it cold in here now. But when I say cold, it's not cold enough where you can just put on one you call it either come up on a blanket or put on a sweater. But it's okay. And then this chair right here, this one is nice because it's fur. You have the fur on there, so it's warm. It's warm, so I like it. And I bought it off I think it was Amazon or Walmart. I forgot the name of what that chair was, and it was only $30. That's the funny part. But guys, you'd love it. It's a fold-up chair. You know what I mean? And it'll be so nice for like even mothers who are like they had newborn baby and they're breastfeeding and they just want somewhere nice and comfy. So it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be nice. And it was only $30 at the time. Well, I don't know now because with tariff, things you see for 30 can become 45 plus tariff. You know what I mean? So I don't know about now. don't know about I don't know about now because I was shop since the tariff. I had put some stuff in my basket and when I ready to check them out and I saw all that it's a singer song. Puppy, what you doing up this late wagging your tail? Your master don't know you're using his phone. Puppy, no song is coming to my head. Can you drop a song? Hey, Poppy, what you doing? I said, like, hey, look, Exxon Cool said I couldn't go to sleep. Exxon Cool, you something else. Hey, we got Poppy in the building, guys. Give it up for Poppy. Poppy stole it on the phone. Poppy said, sing a song. Poppy, no more barking. Poppy said, Gracie, I'm cool, but with a different account. Oh, okay. Well, I like it here, Poppy. So why you stole it on the phone? Guys, we have Poppy in here. Give it up for Poppy. Who really in their right mind then they said Poppy? Oh my god. I don't know who named themselves Poppy. No, sir. No. So all the hilarious name that come true. Cat what was the other name? Cat girl? No, or rat girl. What was it? Was it rat girl? Cat, rat, cat, puppy. What was the other name? So so many hilarious names. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't sing. I can't sing. I have to sing at exactly 6 o'clock. You know why they say you sing at 6 o'clock? Anybody know the reason why they say you sing at 6 o'clock? Because that's the time the rooster start to crow. Time to get up. Somebody can sing. We have it in Jamaica. It's not 6 o'clock yet. So you know when 6 o'clock in the morning, the rooster go, telling you it's time to get up. So it's not 6 o'clock yet. It's a Gracie and cool, okay? Gracie and cool. Okay. Such is life. No song coming to my head tonight. When it coming, you will know. Sometimes it depends on what I'm talking about. Then a song will come natural. You know, or a line from the song or a scripture will come naturally. But sometimes it depends on what I'm talking about. Or and right, like right now, I'm not really talking about anything, so there's nothing coming really. No, nothing really coming to say, cement, here you are, blue. Hmm. But you have to go in line with, it depends. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how. I don't know how to line up things that are meant to be. Hey, enjoy with Naomi. How are you, my dear? I like to use the word now. My dearest, how are you? Good night. Oh, it's supposed to be morning over by you now, right? It's I'm doing good. I'm doing much better than last night. Last night was horrible. You should see me last night. Oh, I was in pain. I was crunching up the face and I was singing this song. This song said, "What you know about me?" I was doing it. You say I am fine. Okay, good. Thank you. Blessings to one and all. And happy Friday. No, it's not Friday. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's not Friday. No. Happy Sabado. Thank you. Enjoy with Naomi. Okay, thank you also very much. All right. Wherever you place yourself tonight, thank you all so very much. Guys, I ain't talking about nothing much. I'm just coming on here to look at me. And then Poppy was here. Poppy stole his own phone. Poppy gonna be on the news tomorrow morning. Poppy stole his own phone. I said, bless up my dear friend, always be happy. Yes, man, yes, man. Always, always, but tonight your girl ain't talking crap. And I said she talking she ain't talking like I'm just relaxing my face, eh? I look in the mirror since then. I'm like, I haven't looked at my face. Probably 2 days I haven't looked at my face, like look, literally stand in the mirror and look. So I had to take this opportunity to look. You see, your smile is so beautiful. Thank God. Man, he give me something. Hey, I'm telling you. Apart from the big belly and the fat neck, he give me smile. So I like that. He boxed his stomach and the big neck out the way and give me smile. So, yeah. People are gonna happy for what you like on you. Because not everything we like on our body. Not all of us. Some of us comfortable with it just the way we are. And just the way you are. Woo! This world is so funny. Before I had kids, they told me you need more flesh on you. And after I had kids, now they're telling me, look, if you don't exercise, you're gonna get too fat. And I'm like, give me a break. Because when I'm skinny, you tell me, oh, you need to eat. Okay, well, now I'm eating. Leave me alone. Let me enjoy. Let me enjoy. I'm skinny, you complain, I'm getting big. Bye. Oh, black people are the chosen Israelites of God, said Resilient Queen. Hello and blessings, sister. Blessings to you, my brother. The mathematical one. He likes to calculate it when he's talking about stuff. So, blessing to you, the chosen Israelite, Greetings to one and all. We're here tonight, people. We're not talking not much, people. We're just there. Our mission, I said, me just there. We don't, or we just there. We look probably a laugh out of me too. Somebody probably say, when he Oh, you know, in Jamaica, when we say we say rebuke them. And so me have to enjoy life. And every day we can come and sit down and say chat, 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 chat. The angels say we hear them a chat, 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 chat. Sometimes you have to hear them a laugh, 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 laugh. One life, people, 7 days. The whole 7 days can take up with chat, 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 chat. No, break. Give me a break. Draw the break. If you don't draw the break, whew, and you're going to be so worked up. He said, you really look well and you have a glow about. Yes, and that's why I'm looking at myself too. God forbid. My mind just went Timothy just now. You know, normally back in the days, they say when somebody go die, they look beautiful. You ever heard? Yes, they used to say that some people, when they gonna pass, they look so beautiful, they glow. But God forbid. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, Israelite, I say go, but it's life. You just gotta enjoy it, baby. It's life. Because yesterday I was almost out. But as I told you, it's a quick flu, so I'm still a swallow and it's hurt the tonsil, but sure, we get over it with little water. And then I stay away from milk product. And then so we'll be good. We'll be good. But I'm watching the glow too. I went in the mirror since then. I'm like, okay, this girl is beautiful, bonita. Last night I dreamt of the fed. Oh, there's a song coming to my head. I'm not dreaming of nothing. Ah, one wind can be on the sea equal to me. Yes, ma'am. African United say, marry me as my third wife, Bonita. Which one I country you want me marry you into? The one that say go to jail? All countries not the same. All country don't practice the same. So you gotta be specific. You gotta be specific which country. Yes, black, yes, Israelites. He said you looked in the mirror and you like what you saw. Yeah, I'm looking in the mirror right now and I saw what I saw and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at the video. I'm like, oh my God. Africa United say, I will pay your flight. You join me in Cameroon, okay? Pay my flight. You need visa for go there. So it's not just a ticket. Anybody can buy a ticket. Oh my God. I don't want to be nobody third class. I'm sorry. No third class. We have a song called Second Class. What is that? I don't remember it. Abuja sing it. I think Abuja sing it. Say second class. You don't want to be no second class or no third class. No, sir. After the school, me are going to go up in the grades. Them. What grade are you now? I'm in third grade. What grade are you in? I'm in fifth grade. Nope. Ah, so you don't need visa. You are mine. Ooh. Oh, the day I will be owned is the day. Anybody own me is the day I won't be on this planet. Because they go put a tag on me so they own me. Nope. I'm not a piece of land. I'm not a house. And I'm not a car. No title. No manual. No instruction. No demand. no direction. Peace of mind. I can't have my peace of mind. I won't. Nope. Won't. I don't want my joy to go away. I want peace. I want peace. No, I want peace. 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 Eh, 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 eh. They have a song in Jamaica say, "One of the days you're gonna be mine." It's a song, actually. So one of these fine days, one of the days you're gonna be mine. It's an old song though. It's an old one. They have so many songs out here. But to each its own, people. I never bash people for what they decide or what they choose. You have to live what you can, how you can live, So I know what I can accept and what I can't tolerate. So you got all of we have tolerance level. All of we know that hey, something is just not cut out for you and something you will not share. So that's all right. That's all right. Ooh. Yep. One of the days you're gonna be mine. I don't want my chair break because the chair thing them, so wonderful. But people, I am feeling good. I'm feeling much better. And well, not say much better, but not like last night. Last night I was, ugh. I was going like, I'm like, damn. But today I wake up feeling good and do what I need to do, you know. Yeah. And then tomorrow, what am I planning to do? What am I planning to do? So what am I gonna do? 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 Hmm. Mhm. I got too much to do. That's why I don't know what to do. Sometimes you have too much to do, too much on your plate. So sometimes it's like where to start, where to begin. Where it's gonna end, but you just don't know where to start. You said, did you see the video about why Jamaicans are so strong and proud? Yes, I actually did a short on it. A couple months back. I did a short on it, a few shorts in the summer, early summer when it's just about to go into summer. Yep, I did. I did a short. Oh, you say your video? No, I haven't seen that one. You say, why Jamaica not proud? Did you do it today? You don't come up on my feed. I don't know why you don't come up on my feed. I have to literally go search for you to come up on my feed. I don't see you on my feed. So I have to look for you. But I don't see you come up on my feed. A lot of people I have to go look for them. Right now I'm still looking for one of my brother who used to be on my child. I haven't seen him. I hope he's alright. You say I have not done a video in several days. Oh, you have not done a video in several days. I kind of fall back myself because I had some stuff doing. I was supposed to take my vacation next week, but I have some stuff doing, so I just, trying to take care of stuff at the same time, trying to get myself healed, trying to not stress myself out over the what if, and I don't know. This saying, I don't know. Yeah. But that's all right, you know what I mean? That's all right, because when you come back, you always come back bigger, better, and stronger sometimes. You say, I will see if I can send you the link. Yeah, you can, I think they have a community thing there where you can like post in there or something like that. Or when you create a video, you can I see a lot of people like do tagging, and they tag in the video and then you get it that way. Because then nobody tag me or so I just click on the video and go straight there and watch. Even if I don't comment, I just watch the video. But I don't know why some people are not you see them come to your channel, but you haven't seen them in your community post. I don't know why. even when you subscribe to them. I don't know why. So it's not a matter if you're not subscribed, because I know I'm subscribed to you. You say okay, and then sometimes you have to go back and turn off the notification and turn it back on, because I don't know. They're probably playing around. Because a lot of people have, I had to literally type their name. If I should show you my history, I have to type people name in to find them. They no longer come up with their community. Because I think what they do is like push the people you're so accustomed to out to bring in the new people to shed lights on them, which is nothing wrong with that because it's growth. Nothing wrong with that. And that's why we have to be consistent. Yep. But other than that, people, I'm telling you, life is life. I want to say life is one of the best right now for me. But it's one of the best thing because I am still here. I am floating. I am able to laugh, even when the song would say, "Do you see anything to smile about?" Sometimes you don't see anything to smile about, but sometimes you gotta smile because you're what's going on, outside of this social media with you in real life. You mean it can be overwhelming. So sometimes you just have to smile. This song's a smile a while and give your face a rest. Raise your hands to the one you love the best. Shake hands with those nearby and greet them with a smile. And that's all we can do sometimes. Just greet people with a smile. Some places you go and people don't see and they see you for the first time and you and them eye contact. They don't even have to say hi to you. Their facial expressions say hello to you. They nod their head. Some may show their teeth like me. You probably see me and you looking dead at me smiling. I probably show mine smiling right back at you. You know what I mean? And then you may be passing like, and then I might pop. So such is life. It's still life though, people. No matter how we look at it, it's still life. It's called balance, 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 balance. Let the scale be balanced. They say your equilibrium. I don't want nothing to bash my medulla oblongata. They have a song they call "Come Bash Up My Medulla Oblongata." I don't want nothing to bash my medulla oblongata up. Oh, I die. But sometimes it's good to just relax, enjoy life, and take it easy. Take it easy, because it's not easy. Oh my God, it's not easy. Woo! It's something that's why they tell that saying is really true. They say, yes, it's a true Israelite, it's a true. They say, you are very, very smart person. Yeah, I can be smart when when I am ready. Only when I am ready. Sometimes I be off the chain like crazy, you know. But this saying when I was growing up as a child, your parents always tell a child, don't run down your age. When you look at it, you say, I can't wait to become an adult. So that way we should take him, especially when you go through so much. Not everybody go through it, you know what I mean? Some people just sail. But when you have to go through the rubble, something you're like, man, I see what mommy was talking about, or I see what my parents was talking about. And you're like, I don't always want to say I can't wait to grow up. I can't recall. Probably I do. I don't know. Having a spicy mouth, anything can happen out of it and you forget. And so you're doing the right thing by having a good time and relaxing. Oh, yes, man. Bless up yourself, black people are the chosen Israelites of God. Yes, man. Bless up yourself, man. I believe everybody. I don't care what complexion you are. I don't care what walk of life you are. That's 7 days that man gave to us. You get 7 days on this planet. And every day you roll out of bed is another red carpet you roll out to. Your life. You roll out with life. You think I'm gonna let nobody make me sing Popella up in the air? Popella, power piece of string? No. God forbid. God forbid. I'll be like the African then. God forbid, oh. Yeah, God forbid. Sometimes we just gotta relax here, people, because sometimes your problem can be more than you. Sometimes your situation can be more than you. Sometimes your living situation can be more than so many things. You know, you struggling, you this, you that. If we should fight on everything, then you know, curl up. You know what I mean? And we have to stand tall. It's a time reveals the truth about what our parents were telling us. Yes, man. Every time we have to go through a little storm, we realize that they're like, man. It's like sometimes you hear some people say, boy, if my mom was still alive, I know I could have called her. She would bring the pot of food, come over. She would do this. She would be doing that. You know, mind you, everybody experience is not the same. So just bear, we have to bear that in mind. I have to bear that in mind too. You know what I mean? But for those of who have those kind of parents are so whether they're still alive and they're not around you, cause we fly away. I'll be on my own for a minute, searching for the right place to begin it. Is it me? Is it you? That's Tone. That's Tone and I think she's from a Caribbean country too. That lady, she called Tone, Tone and I. You know, so she sang that song. You know, oh, and I fell in love with it. The first time I heard that song was on Jimmy Kimmel Live show. I had came in, just walked in from work one night, and I had my TV on. And as I walked in, no, I had my TV, no, I turned my TV on, and I heard that song. But just the way she said, it's I had a dream that one day I will fly, fly, and I always knew I couldn't stay. Go listen to that song. It's a beautiful one. I like songs that have a message. That when I mean message, you can pick something out of it and apply it to your everyday life to strengthen you, if that makes sense. So I like music, you know, and I like the music that are vibrant, energized, have a message, you know, inspirational, motivation, and so forth. And then also, sometimes when I'm going through the worst part of my life, it's like I don't feel like arguing with nobody. There's also a song out there. You just listen to the song and it sound like, yeah, that's me. That's how I feel right now. But you know, you're holding it back. But just listening to this song is like this song saying everything that you'd want to say out aloud. But you're trying to, you know, be cool, calm, and collective. Yeah, that's something there. Yes, it makes sense. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Everything we parents tell us, you know, sometimes we never see it until either they're not here no more, or when we get in some things that we realize, hmm. And then that's the only time you say memory. That's why they say memory don't live like people do. They always remember you, whether good or bad. They sure do. When you're in a situation and then you start to think about life and you're like, wow, yeah. And then sometimes it's just life. You know, when you have that don't care attitude, sometimes you have just have that I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And then nothing around you care either. You have that attitude, you just singing, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And then everybody around you like, if you don't care, I don't care either. You know, they have this saying to say, if sick man don't care, doctor is not going to care. That's what we grew up. That's what I grew up by here. If sick man don't care, then doctor will not care. 'Cause it's like I don't know how. I don't know. This is just my interpretation of what that meant. You know how they say take care of yourself. So if you don't want to take care of yourself, then the doctor can't do anything that to treat you. And that's it. He don't care. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Doesn't mean it's factual. Ah, so true. He said that is a good say. Yes, man. So you know, sometimes, and that's why sometimes it depends on the context in which people speak of something. Do you notice sometimes the context in which something is used, that's what make it derogatory. That's what make it rude. That's what make it come off feeling sensitive or so, because it's the context in which we use these things or speak of these things. Because if you listen to a lot of stuff being used, but is not used within a context that everybody can be satisfied with. But when they use in certain contexts in your life, like even with the word be, we just gonna use the letter B. If that word is used in our context where somebody just having a friendly conversation, and some people just, depends on how you grow up. If you grow up in the hoods, you're gonna have those methods. Or you're being around the kids who grew up in the hoods are used to these things, then you're gonna learn from them, and that's how they associate it. Doesn't mean that you are that, but that's how they, like they roll, or they hang out or chill and whatever. And if we, so it just depends on the context. A lot of things is all based upon the context, because a lot of times I see stuff, and I'm saying, why is it appropriate here, but then when you get over here, somebody be penalized for the same thing. But then that realizing that is the context in which we use something, whether we phrase something, we use the word. I remember they say again, it's not what we say, it's also how we say it. So just like earlier, I was joking about Puppy. He's here. Puppy stole the phone. Is the context in which I refer to this stuff. You know what I mean? Because some things, depending on how you just referring to make something like, what I mean, then it can take it out of context. You know what I mean? But such is life. Such is life. So sometimes it's just the context in which we speak and our tone. Yeah, our tone of voice. Yeah. Oh yeah, with tone of voice is always something. Yeah. You ever see you get upset? Your tone of voice go, hey, helicopter, helicopter. You know the helicopter in the ear. So your voice gone up. Helicopter. What you suffer? You baga. Yeah, so what is life, people? But I believe we got 7 days of the week, people. So good God of grace, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a glass of water. Hmm. You know, so I believe in that. 7 days of the week, give me a break. You see, I feel sorry for the poor man who gets with you and doesn't realize how smart you are. Well, this is what you tell them. Bye. You tell them bye bye. You know, I think in life we have to know exactly what we're looking for. Because sometimes we don't know what we're looking for. We just see somebody with beauty on the outside, but then we come with so much more. It's just more to anybody at all, whether male or female. It's more to us than looking at our appearance. And then sometimes people don't take the time to sit down and get to know you either. They don't. Sometimes they just think they get to know you because you were talking about the apple, and then based upon the apple, they put you in that context. I remember everything go back within a context. And then it's like somebody take you out, let's say your mother asks you the question, so what make you fell in love with my son? You ever watch The Bachelor? And they say, so what make you fell in love with my son? And it's just one little thing that person said within that context. It's not the whole and all the duration. It's just within that moment. One little thing they say within that context. Within that moment, within that context. Oh, that's the one. And that's how sometimes we define things in life, and little or no judgment. Because we didn't get no time to think, because now we had wrapped around what. It's like you have a checklist in your head, a mental checklist. And sometimes you have your mental checklist and you hear one of the things that you have on your checklist. Hey! And you say, oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Okay. Don't need to say no more. Shh. Okay. Our head is locked. Then, what? Couple years later, 5 years later, You just don't understand. Sometimes, and it's the truth. Sometimes it's just one thing that you had in your head to say what you want from someone when you're looking into anything at all. And then you're so glad when you hear that everything else is shadowed, outcast, because though you're not thinking of anything else, you like erase everything quickly just to focus on that one little thing that that person said. And that I don't know how to explain these things. These things are like, man. And then another thing you can use to shut yourself out a lot of stuff, like when somebody talking and you interrupt them when they're talking, so you didn't get to hear the rest of their intention. So you only hear what you want to hear and say, hold on, stick a pin. We should have just let them keep going. They would understand that what we just fell for are just what we think, you know, appeal to us. The person wasn't finished. It's true. He wasn't finished. Him or her wasn't finished talking, but because it's what they were saying within that moment, within that context, sound good. So we didn't give them a chance to finish. So that's another thing I learned to give your partner a chance, even if they're not your partner, but you're pursuing someone and they're talking, and you, as much as you you want to say something, you want to roll it down, probably carry a notebook. Carry a notebook with you. Don't be afraid to look. Even if you don't think you can spell one word, you just want to know where the first letter of the word begin with. You remember it because you're right, and your code. You are right, so you write down the letter P or whatever you are right now. You are like anything. You know what I mean? Because you are right, so you know exactly what you write down. So that way you don't have to interrupt. Because sometimes something is being said, but our we didn't let them finish. And then when push come to shove, they sometimes they do remind you, you didn't let me finish what I was gonna say. You hop on in and I just go for a ride. You know what I mean? They saw what you did and they just say, okay, let's go for a ride. You ever watch there's this game on TV where people like to hit the buzzer so fast and never hear the question and they say, okay, deal or no deal. And sometimes they hear one thing and they think that that's the answer. They hit the button so fast, and if they hit the button, they have to pause the question. If they get it correct, then that's good. But if they don't get it correct, they have to continue. And they said that's why you should have waited till we finish the question. Let's finish right. Yeah, Jeopardy. Yeah, let's finish right the question. And when they finish reading the question, and then that person already get his answer wrong, so they can't answer no more. Only the other two person now that's left there can answer. Because that person already shout their answer out already. Because they thought they know what was coming next. You know what I mean? And little did they know that what they were thinking, because they hear something that in line and sound like what they were thinking of, but they didn't let the whole thing play out. You know what I mean? And then we have that context within our head within that moment that say, yes, I am right. Sometimes you're right and sometimes you're not always right, because you didn't know the context in which a person was directing whatever they were trying to say to you, and you just hear one thing. Maybe I can take care of you, but you don't even hear the but. You know, so once he said care, take care of you. Oh yeah, I'm in, baby. and, and you just like to, but it's the human mind though. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the human mind. No matter how smart we say we are, because that don't have nothing to do with with how you think when something appeal to you within the moment. You're not thinking anything else. You want to hear something and you hear what you want to hear, then you're like, hold on, hold on. Oh, oh, oh. And it's like somebody said, you ever see when they do those prank wedding engagement? And the man and the girl thought the man was gonna engage you, and the man was talking like he was preaching to her and all these things when they pranking each other. You ever see that prank? And the poor girl didn't even let the man finish. She say yes, yes, and the man just put on a slippers for the girl. Oh, that was hilarious. And she was so upset. So when she take the man bed down, go propose to her, she out there, I do. The man just grab her slippers and put it on her foot. Because she didn't let the man finish. He said it is easy to jump to conclusion that if a person is not careful. Oh yes, man. It happen all the time. It happen all the time. And it don't have nothing to do with your education. Because education not gonna prepare you for common sense. That's the reality. It not gonna prepare you for common sense. Common sense comes from a lot of things that we see around us, a lot of trials and error, a lot of mistakes, a lot of ups and downs, and you start to decipher like education don't prepare you for no common sense. There's a lot of us would have better common sense. So because I could sit here and I say, oh, I got this, I got that, and I have nothing to do with common sense. Common sense come from so many things in your life. You'd be surprised how it to know how common sense came. You know what I mean? That's why you always hear somebody say, "You're so cool, you're so down to earth," but cooler, calm, and down to earth come from a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Anybody can become cool, calm, and collective, but it's gonna come from some things that is happening in your life experience, near death experience, the rebirth of you. Like people, you have some people who are still alive that be the coma for what months or so forth, and they come back out of coma and here. So a lot of things and the way they look at life, they're gonna look at life to be more appreciative, to be more patient, to be more humble. Yeah, because the things that you go through in life, it will teach you how to be a little bit more humble, a little bit more sympathetic. What do you call it? It's so like I'm talking about the synthetic here. One girl I try to use big word and they can't use it. Call on me. Jackie said, call on me. But look at more empathy and all these things. And a lot of things, like, even with people. I had a landlord and before he passed. And when he found out he was diagnosed with whatever that monster was, he came and he wanted to share it with us to let us know that he was going through with his stuff, and he had pictures where he was showing us how his lounge was looking at us. So you see, real life experience really teaches you, but if you don't really been through anything, sometimes you just can only imagine. That's why they have a song, I can only imagine. So they have that song, so I can only imagine, because you never live it, you never been there. It's like you never get any bruises before. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how it feel. You don't know if it ache. You don't know if it pain. You don't know nothing. You say true. A lot of people change after having experiences like that. Yes, man. Some people give their life instantly to Christ. Some people they probably all in neighborhood that they had hate in the past. They call, hey neighbors, I apologize. Everybody, life really teaches us, and you realize that sometimes it's not what you got, but it's how life can humble us sometimes. Life do humble us a lot. A lot. And a lot of people know that they could have everything in the world, but sometimes the things, the choices, the decisions, the inconsideration when we were think we're young and strong and vibrant and all those stuff. But things do catch up with us in the latter part of life. And that's why they always say to reflect on life and not just bask in what we have, but also to reflect on life and see if the path we're on is a journey that we really want to be on for the rest of our life. But don't feel guilty about your life. Don't feel guilty about your experience, because your experience is your experience. You know what I mean? What you face with in life is what you face with. You know what I mean? As long as you're 100% with yourself, you're good. You know what I mean? The Lord see and the Lord knows. The songwriter that said, the Lord knows. So it's not like we have to feel obligated to say, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. As long as you can fix things. When see a lot of times you see a lot of people change in life from being arrogant, miserable, ready to fight. And you, some people will say, ah, you mean Harry who like to fight? You mean Pat who like to fight? Not fighting no more? Somebody probably knock Pat up the shoulder and Pat probably knock down to the ground and Pat and look at you like, I got my fair share of embarrassment, not one more. I rebuke you. You can push me down all you want. I'm gonna rise up and I'm just gonna steer it away. That's all. Because you had your fair share. And when I'm saying this, it could be people even who go to jail. When they go to jail and they come back out, and if they mean themselves good and they life well and they had children out here, and they say, no, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to see my children have see me just keep running yes or running here, no time with them, no sense of direction. You know what I mean? So some people do, not everybody, because some people have a wake up call yet. You know what I mean? But we all do have a wake up call, whether for lifestyle, the way we eat, the way we exercise, the way we talk, the way we walk. Yes, man. Sometimes when we do lifestyle changes, a lot of stuff, you won't know what lifestyle changes is to you until you have to live something. So you can't say, oh, I need to do this, I need to. If you haven't been through anything most of the time, you won't know what it is to you. You will see other people's journey as everything, but I think some things you have to live it. You know what I mean? Just like us as parents say when they tell us, we can't teach our children everything. Same thing with the school. The school can't teach the children everything because it's only 8 hours in the day for the children to be at school. You understand? So they cover a lot, but it's not enough to cover everything that life that needs to prepare them for all there. That's where you have the collective effort, where they have the community, the church, the school, the home, the peers, the this, and we'll eat, we learn from everybody. We learn from our siblings. We learn from our peers. We learn from the older folks. We learn from the younger folks as well. Because like today, I was in the line and this young lady, me and my son was, because he was getting agitated. I mean, my son was there playing rock, paper, scissors. Cause he said, Mommy, let's play rock, paper, scissors. I was just there playing with both of them. And they tried to beat me up. And then this other little young lady and her mom was standing there. And they taught me another game where they say, okay, do your hand like this? So she put her hand up and mine was at the bottom with the fist just like this. She did this and then her hand would go at the bottom, then mine would be at the top. Boom, 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 whatever. And then you go boom. And then you go and then you have to shake your head. And just to see how you could just learn something so quick, so fast, even though it was just a line, I'm in waiting to to catch what I need to catch. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show that you're not too young to learn, and you're not too old to learn, and you're not too nothing to learn anything. You can learn from the baby, you can learn from everybody. The toddlers, everybody we can learn from. Because they're gonna do things that we probably never even see anybody else do it. That's why I call creativity. He say, yes, black people are the chosen Israelite of God. Yes, man. He say, true, a lot of people change after having experiences like that. Yes, man. But don't be afraid, people. And some things you won't know what it's gonna look like for you because you don't live it. So don't stress yourself over if you don't live something. Don't feel like you lose out on life. Don't feel like, oh, my mommy didn't teach me anything. Don't feel like, oh, daddy didn't teach me anything. Start to teach yourself something. Because a lot of stuff you hear me talk, I was self taught. A lot of stuff that I learned, I was self taught. And I wasn't afraid to ask questions. And still is not afraid to ask questions. You understand? Some questions now people don't want you to ask them because you can get in trouble. But I'm not afraid to ask questions if I need to ask. You know what I mean? You just have to just go there. Sometimes we think we put too much pressure on parents too. Oh, my mom never taught me that. Oh, my dad. What about they didn't know either? You gotta just go out there and taught yourself what you need to learn. You know what I mean? And that's how you see the difference is we're blaming parents for everything. Oh, mommy didn't do this. Oh, daddy didn't do this. Daddy didn't carve the way. What about if his pathway wasn't carved out by nobody before? He grew up just the way he knew how. And if he didn't have a mind of his own and he just basking in blaming his parents, he gonna grow up just like that. I believe when we grow up, I always blaming our parents. We go up all like that. Oh, if mommy was this, or if daddy was that. How about we are adults now? We need to shift that narrative. We need to make changes now, you know what I mean? So we can be better. You ever see a lot of people who make changes in this world? They told you that, hey, I grew up and see my mom or my dad as a single father or my mom. I'm so clogged up here. Or my mom as a single mom or whatever. And I said, you know, I refuse to have that kind of life. And notice those men and women that are out here now that are married and have a beautiful family because they change the narrative of just growing up and see. They didn't want what their mama had. They didn't want what their father had. A life where it don't have no ending. You just running here like potato slip. And it's up to us to change that for ourselves. We can't live through our parents. You know, when I was young, I tell my mom, oh, I grew up see you doing this. I ain't doing that. I grew up and the first thing I talk about, I don't want no bunch of handbag. I only have two hands. So you pick what you want. You know what I mean? You pick. We have option, baby. We have option. Even when you're going on a ground who do ground provision, most time you go there, what you're looking for, the biggest potato, the biggest tomato, and the biggest this. Anything that is big out in the field, that's what you're picking, right? Most of the time I say, oh, this one already it is too small. So we got choice, we got option. So he said sometimes God wants us to go through things to make us learn to truly trust Him and make us wiser. Oh yes, man. Because when I said He gave his something another to his strongest soldiers, and sometimes you wonder why me. But I believe I was saying to myself the other day that I think God gave me these hurdles to go over because He know that one day I will be able to share the hurdles that I had to go over and surpass them. Yeah? Yes, you get a little bit of hit. Yes, sometimes you're going over stuff when you challenges. You do get that down when you're going over challenges. You ever watch a challenge on the TV where they had to run and when that thing's spinning around, if they catch it, it goes poof, and drop them in the water. Such is life. Sometimes you will get through the first hurdle, but then the second hurdle you might fall over, and then you get up again and you go on the third hurdle. You clear it, and then the fourth one you might fall again, but then you get up and then the fifth one, boom, rise again. And that's why they say the sun will always shine. You know. So, and that's why they have the proverb say, "Make hay while the sun shines." Yes, man. Yeah. And I don't think nobody should ever feel bad for where you're at in life. That's just my opinion. Because sometimes life hit you hard. It doesn't matter. You could have qualification or whatever. Life do hit you hard. Even right now with a lot of stuff going on in this world right now. Yeah, even in this country. So many things going on for some of you know what I'm talking about indirectly. And you can't get to do what you want to do and you have the qualification, but you might not have the proper things to do what you want to do. And therefore, life gonna hit you harder because you know how to go there to achieve it, but some things you don't have properly to do X, Y, Z. And that can put a damp in how you try to obtain. You probably had a vision that the next 2 years you should be able to do this, should do that. But when things are getting out of hand and it's not in your control, you don't have no control over nothing. You just have to just play by the ear, play by the book, or just live by the book. And just hope and pray that one day, as the songwriter that says soon and very soon, that one day things will become calm, cool, and collective again, and life can go on again. It's just like a storm. It come, then it's look hot in danger, damage, and then all of a while suddenly just die down. You know? Just die down and it's like bye. You see, I put the link on my video about Jamaican history under your video. How to add lemon to make a perfect smoothie. Okay. So I will get it after I get off the live here. Yeah, I will definitely get it. So it just goes through. So thank you. Black people are the chosen Israelite of God. Thank you. I'll check it out for you. As a matter of fact, when I get off the live, I'll go check it. Once I see it, I'll check it. So you just it's only 15. No man, I will watch it. I will watch it. Yeah, okay. Trust me, I will watch it. If I say I'm gonna watch something, I will watch it. You don't have to worry. If I'm not gonna watch something, I won't say anything. Because if I'm not gonna watch it, what purpose of saying? Just to say, but I believe we are here, and that's why they say experience teaches you. Well, how do you gain experience? Sometimes you wonder, how do you gain experience? Is that getting a job? Is this your first time working? Yeah. Okay. Well, we can't hire you. What do you mean? Are you gonna give me some experience? I need that experience. Are you gonna just open the door and give me some experience? And that's all I need, some experience. Then I'm good if you let me understand. Sometimes that's all you want in life. But some people would not give you that experience for you to gain the knowledge you need, because you're coming in with no experience. You have the qualification, but you never been in this place before or that place before, so they feel like it's gonna take a little long time. But one thing you have to understand: everybody brain ain't the same. Some people, boom, like, what? You just come in here, you're just firing like that? Yeah. But they just needed the experience. All I needed to do was to say 1 plus 1. That's all I needed you to guide them with. Not to say they can add, not to say they don't know how to subtract, not to say they don't know how to divide, not to say they don't know how to multiply. But if you don't have no experience as to what you're coming into, you have the qualification to go into the thing you're looking for, but you need that experience. How do you gain experience if you're getting turned away? All the it's hilarious, but how do we get experience? Do you have any experience? You didn't give me any experience, so I don't got none. You didn't train me, so I don't got none. Are you willing to learn? Are you having an open mind to learning? Can you work in a fast place? Can you work when it's busy? When you're under pressure? How can you do it? Give me the experience. I'll show you how. True, give the experience and person may do very well. Yes, man. Believe. Then how you think all of us started out? We started out by family member giving us a shot in their business to run it at a tender age, or so forth. Or you go look a little job with your little, or you follow somebody go cut lawn, and that's how you get experience. You don't get experience by I can't hire you because you don't got no experience. And then you gotta have somebody who willing to trade you, because not everybody willing to trade you people. But yeah, you're gonna be that job for the rest of your life, so you need to always train people. The problem is are they willing to learn? How fast can people learn? How long it gonna take you to learn what I have to tell you? As long as you're not vague, we will learn. But if you're vague, then it might be taking a little longer, and you can blame somebody for not grasping sometimes. Because if you're vague in how you give direction, how you give the information, then that can cause the person to take, instead of say 2 weeks, you take them all a month to learn something. But if you're brief, direct, explain things, if you have to carve it out, you carve it out and all these things, do what you gotta do. My first driving school that I went to here, all I did was put me on the steering and have me driving. Yes, I was on the road driving. My second driving school that I paid for was a little bit more expensive, and I went to that one. Hey, that man said, before we can put you on the road in our car, you need to gain some experience in the parking lot. So they had their own parking lot, and that man had, I will not forget, that man had some little road circle thing, and he stick it underneath the window thing. He'd stick it here, like he'd stick it on the he stick it on the window, he stick it on the door, and he stick it in front. I forgot where else he stick it, but he stick it right there where you could see all those circles. And he told me, instead of, because when you're teaching people to drive, you have some of us like me. I could have said by experience. I press the window, why the window down to see, because you can't go over that white line. That white line that you see when we come at the stoplight, we're not supposed to, we bonnet, that's supposed to go over there. What they call it, the front end. If you go over that line, you would fail the test. So they're looking at how we come to a complete stop and not go over the line. You can't do in between but that over the line, then you automatically fail. But just the way that man use sticky notes and stuff while teaching me to drive, and then he using the maths part of it. The 45 degree, how he tell you to turn the wheel 45-degree angle. And then when you get this time, he say, okay, you're gonna do a 60-degree angle, then a 90-degree angle. And I'm like, oh, okay. Look at maths up in everything. But everybody way of teaching someone is gonna be different. And that's why you can't really pinpoint, like I say, who's a better teacher? You don't know who's a better teacher. But you will know when you've passed who is the better teacher for you. You will know when you succeed at something who is the better teacher for you. You can't say, oh, this person is the better teacher. Because somebody could go to the other place and they're the best teacher for them. Because all they needed to do was just to put them into a car and drive. They could have already had the experience. Because some people learn how to drive just by looking at people's foot, how they take turns and all these things, and they had that mental note in their head. And then you see a lot of people that used to steal their mother's car or something, never drive before, but they drive though. Okay, you have them in the car, they watch you do everything. How you put your left signal, they watch everything. And sometimes we say, oh, they ain't paying attention, they on the phone and all these things. Wait till you hear, oh, 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 pull over. Oh, it's my 15-year-old. I was asleep, Your Honor. You were asleep, but he was not sleeping. You know what I mean? So such is life, people. Life comes with its own hurdles, though. So everybody hurdle ain't gonna be the same. Everybody way of life ain't gonna be the same. So we just gotta just enjoy life, people. Enjoy. We're gonna enjoy life. It's only one. It's only one. It's only one, people. It's only one. And when we get older and older and older, it's only one. We might not never think of it, but it's only one. So I believe we should enjoy it. Every day we're not gonna feel the same. But good God, give me a break. When are you gonna give me a break so I could have a little bit more life in me? Because when you have under stress or so, I think to me it decline your life expectancy because you're stressed out all the time. You're upset all the time. You're miserable all the time. You know what I mean? So you put more, look more, quicker aging on you faster than you're supposed to be aging. Oh, please give me a break. Leave me alone. Yes, yes, Israelite. Yeah, give me a break. But guess what? If you don't take that break, you're gonna look like where's the wrinkle? Oh no, you gotta take your own break, people. Give me a break. Sometimes you feel so stressed out, overwhelmed. But Lord have mercy, give me a break. Take that time to laugh. Take that time to go watch a movie. Take that time to do dancing. Some of you like dancing, whether you go ballroom, do whatever you gotta do. Some of you go to church. Some of you wherever you go. Some of you call your friends. Take that time to laugh. He gave us 7 days of the week. You think he gave us 7 days to be always angry? Then the angry bird would fly away already. You know what I mean? So come on. Everything we go through, look at flu. We have flu certain time of the year, right? And sometimes it beat us bad. We do have it in the summer, depending on how much we soak up in water and have the clothes on long. You know what I mean? But give me a break. You know what I mean? Let you enjoy life. Because to me, I think the more we stressed out, the more we get miserable, the more we shorten our life. To me, that's just my opinion. Don't you have to take it. So if you don't give yourself a break, then nobody can do it for you. Yes, man. So you gotta tell us, give me a break. Drink some water. Do something. Lord, smile. Hey. Yeah. So I have my grumpy days. You think I don't have my groupie days? I have my groupie days. I have my sharp lip, long lip days. hmm But you give us 7 days of the week. You think I'm going to get up 7 days of the week looking like an elf? Looking like I'm about to steal Christmas? Even the Grinch happy. So why can't I be happy? No, it's not every day you're going to happy though, just so you know. But that one day where you get and you feel yourself, bask in it. Because you're going to have many more days where you're not going to feel like yesterday. And you're not going to feel like today. And you're not going to feel like tomorrow. Every day come with its own mood. Consider you could be, oh, child, let me tell you something. And you got a whole story to tell, right? And then tomorrow somebody see your face, they go, poke up, swollen up, and you're like, what happened to you? Give me a break. Hey, enjoy life, people. It's only one. Jeez. The way I live my life, when I start to share my journey, like talk to you about some things, not everything, because social media brutal. But something that I know I can share and laugh about, and it can also help others, that may be going through stuff. Let me tell you something. If you don't laugh in between your hurdles, hey, baby, those hurdles still gonna be right there sitting at you, looking at you like, hey, you little fool over there. Ain't you plan to jump over these? Can you still have more to go over? Your hurdles gonna call it all sort of name. Hey, so you might as well just go for them and then let me just go for them and you leave me alone. Give me a break. You take your break. Many people out here now trying to live healthy, and sometimes they don't feel like eat the healthy stuff every day. So, but guess what? It's called give me a break. Some days you don't feel like you want to eat anything at all. Okay, give yourself a break then. Your body feel tired. Your body eat too much. Your body need to rest. If your body tired, you ever eat so much till you want to sleep? We call it niggeritis chipped in. Yes, go to bed, girl. I'm tired of you. Go to bed so I could take care of your stomach for you. I could make it up for you. I could fix it up so when you're done, you gotta go to the bathroom. Just go lay down. Sometimes you don't eat and you just lay down. So yes, man, is your light. So uh, it's 7 days of the week, people. And if I have to think of 7 days of the week and cry 7 days of the week, no. I don't know what that is. If I cry 7 days a week, and about 7 days a week, no little joy, no little happiness. Come on, people. Do you know how this world would be? Everybody would be tired of me. 7 days a week, I'm mad. Eh? 7 days? No, no. I can't take my 7 days and just use it for one thing. I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad. Oh, please give me a break. Okay, my mood for today is I'm happy. What's my mood for tomorrow? I don't know. What's my mood is for tomorrow? When I wake up, then I can tell you what the mood is. And sometimes you could wake up in a good mood. And then, some cracks left open, like a door left open inside of you, or something just sleep right in it. What we still have to let it know it don't take our whole 24 hour out the day. Because, yeah, you see, even though you give us 7 days, but there's 24 hours in a day. So it is so funny. Am I going to ban for the whole 24 hours? I'm going to be cuckoo for the whole 24 hours. Something will wrong with me. I need to check in. You say you may get upset, but you know how to shake it out. Yes, man. 24 hours in a day. 7 days a week. 24 hours in a day. 365 days in a year. Oh, please. 12 months make a year. Oh, I got all 12 months to be mad. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, you ever walk past one little dog and sometimes he bark off at certain people, sometimes he don't even look at you? It's like it's to give me a break. I'm tired. I'm barking off. And he just laid out. And then you would go over to the owner and say, "Oh, this dog is so nice. He didn't even bark after me." The dog telling a girl, "You come on, I'm on my break." And then you hear somebody say, "Oh, that dog love you." Go over there with that dog, man, and you see what happened. That dog gonna show you who he is. We met a lot of nice people all the time, right? But what do you hear nice people say when you tell them, "Oh, you're so nice"? What do nice people always tell? I'm not always nice, and that's the truth. Don't you hear nice people always say that when they see somebody and they do good or something to you? Some little acts of kindness are, "Oh, you're so nice," but they do have their days. Hey, who was watching the debate here in Michigan? Anybody who was watching the debate? Did you see all those boots swing? Do you see all those attack at each other? Oh yeah, they had their days up in there, 24 hours. They were making use of that 24 hours. Even though they were only taking out out of their day to compete to see who go win. But they were sure having a good time. Sometimes they have a little laughter on their face within that moment. And then another time they're like, hey, what did you just say? You know what I mean? So it's sort of the insult, but through it all, they had a little smile on their face because they know they can't take everything personally if you go run. You know what I mean? So come on now, people. Lord. So I'm learning, people. And I think as we get older, we should start focus on learning, not just to say what we got, because qualification ain't gonna prepare you for no common sense. That's one thing. Qualification don't come with this common sense. It don't come with common sense, people. So that's all life is, people. So we're not perfect, so just enjoy life. Days gonna come where you can't even stand the gut out of yourself. Days gonna come where, Lord, you cry, and days gonna come where you bally, and days gonna come where you complain, and days gonna come like, I can't stand you. But that's all right. He give us 7 days, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, 12 months make a year. And you notice the days, you notice how the days are come? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got those 7 days, baby. And the 7 days, you notice he don't give us Sunday. Notice he don't give us Sunday. Notice he don't just give us Monday. No. He give us Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days. And all 7 days have their own letter sound. Some of them have the same letter sound, not all. Maybe one or two. Mm. But doesn't mean they're the same way they spell. They just probably begin with the same letter, but they branch off. So everything do branch off. You, we branch off, life branch off, everything branch off, baby. Even the tree branch off. You go out in nature. And so I tell people, if you don't want to talk to nobody in life, go, yes, it's black. Black people are the chosen Israelite of God. Yes, but bless up yourself, man. If you don't want to go out to talk to no one, go out in nature. Everything branch off, even the tree. Take a good look at the tree. If you're an artist, walk with your art form. And your art out there, your nature out there talking while you're creating your own art, telling your story. You know what I mean? You know, we are storytellers in our own way. We might not be good at grammar, like myself, but we are good storytellers in our own way. You know what I mean? Because laughter is a storyteller. Crying is a storyteller. It just make people ask you a bunch of questions. What is she crying for? Who did her something? Ask a bunch of questions. Yeah. Why she laughing like she don't got no sense? All my senses are lost in my laughing. Eh? Well, you know what I mean? Some people ask a bunch of questions when they see you do it stuff. But sometimes it's not about the question, it's about how is it benefiting that person? Is it making them calm? Because, man, you sometimes people don't really tell you exactly what they're going through. And they use whatever they can use to calm themselves down. Whether by talking, laughing, motivating, dancing, cooking, eating, playing with a kid, do whatever. Getting on people's nerves, causing everybody therapy is different people. Some people therapy, they just want somebody say sefe. Even in a Jamaica, I grew up in Jamaica, you hear they say sefe. You remember that saying? Sefe. And somebody cuss you a long time. As soon as you say sefe, yeah. And Jamaica know what I mean. Y'all the all of folks sefe. If you're thinking about sefe and you say fe and they cuss you out, that's what that used to be. Not really mean that they cussing you out like cussing your dog in you. No, they just maybe a friendly little joke or so. Some people say fe and some people take it serious and some people don't. Go back to your moments. Go back to the context. And like for us as female too, we have a lot of mood swings, and we know why. Whether we share them or not, we know why. Because sometimes the month that we gotta pay rent for, you're gonna sing the song, what you know about me. Yeah, you're gonna be making up your face. And if your partner not ready for you, break up. I can't stand you. You crazy. You mad. You not realizing. Moody's on. Moody. Emotional sometimes, workaholic. Sleepy. Can't stand you. Yes, man. Life come with a lot, people. Life does come with a lot. They said that can happen. A person can go through extreme changes in emotions. Bipolar people can have a terrible time with that. Up and down like roller coaster. Yes, man. And I think all of us are probably a bit of bipolar. Because this minute we could be talking about God, and the next minute we're talking about dance, the next minute. That's one disease that run through everybody bone. We might not accept it, but you run through because today we might be happy and then tomorrow we're sad. I used to tell people, say, I think I'm bipolar, but I wasn't diagnosed. And my friend they used to say, you crazy. I said, well, I guess I'm bipolar. Just didn't diagnose. You don't know. I think we all have a touch of something. We all have a touch. It's just that we are more sober with it. We are able to recognize them. I think in July I was reading the book. I used to read this book. I still read it. It just haven't come to my thought to read it. I like to get a message to say read the book and then I read it. And it said as soon as you become aware, you get things under control. That's all that is. But it's when we know what we are going through and we refuse to get help, we refuse to do this, we refuse to do that, then we say, oh, no, I like me like this. I don't like the all me. The all me too quiet. I don't. So you're like you being raggedy. You're like you always getting mad. Have you ever been tested for? No, no. If I've been tested for bipolar, I don't know what I would say. I'll be laughing after the doctor though, for sure. For sure, I'll be laughing after the doctor, looking at the doctor like, oh, okay. But it's life. We all have a touch of that in us. Because today some people can be saying, Lord, and tomorrow you split something else. Man, this world alone will make anybody bipolar. Whether you're diagnosed or diagnosed not, you make anybody bipolar. Too much is going on. You know what I mean? But it's how we fight. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong when we have nothing wrong when we have any kind of disability. I've seen people have disability and their disability haven't stopped them from doing nothing. So it's what we do with our disability. Don't you see people without hands still in the water swimming? They don't got no feet, but they swimming. We see them even in the Olympics. People in wheelchair that you would think back in the days where they couldn't move, they need somebody to push them around. They in Olympics they have what they call it, Paralympics now. They have so many things. The other day I was watching Tamron Hall where this young girl, she played the keyboard, I think the keyboard or the guitar, and she is literally blind. You know? So I don't think people should look at their disability. If you think you got a disability, or even if you don't think you got a disability, but just sometimes you might feel like you got one, don't feel like you are less than anything. Tell yourself you are something. Just go watch those shows where you see these people are making waves that have a disability and they did not let their disability stop them one bit. But me with my good hands, good foot, good eyes, good can be stopped. Oh, I'm struggling. Oh. It's life, you know. It's a true, but bipolar disorder is a lot more severe than regular emotion. It can be deliberating. Yes, man. Yes, man. You know what I mean? But you know what? I believe it. There's nothing in this world that God cannot mend. There is nothing in this world, you know. As long as we keep our mind positive, our thoughts positive, our energy always, or try to uplift our energy. As soon as we become aware of what's going on with us, don't just sit down there and say, "Oh, I like the new me." Like, don't be afraid to be you. Because when we be afraid to be we, then we start take over the part of us that want to be monster in our life, the part that want to rave havoc in our life, and then we have no control because we let it take over. We let it come in and take over. So you know what I mean. So it's life. Don't feel guilty for life because we didn't ask to be here. We come here in this world, and don't feel bad about anything you're going through. Don't. But anyway, people, I chat enough, I laugh enough, and I look at myself enough because I'm here, I'm staring at myself. So anyway, people, I don't want you guys to stay another inch with me right now because I know it's late and you gotta respect people's time and everything. And the girl like to chat, so she always got her stories. You know what I mean? Whether they boring, whether they solid, whether they concrete or anything, whatever. Who cares? Back to the early part. Who cares? You know what I mean? But it's life, people. Enjoy your life. It's only one. Just remember that. I don't care what you're going through. It's only one, people. And when there's no more us, it's just there's no more us. That's it. Oh, I miss Resilient Queen. Well, you see her now. Look at her all you want. You know what I mean? It's life. You know what I mean? And that's why we have to just appreciate everything that comes around us. Everything, not just one aspect of life. Appreciate every single thing because they're teaching you. And common sense, I think you win every time. Wins every time. You know what I mean? So bless up yourself, and black people are the chosen Israelite of God, and to all the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the VIPs, the top fans, the moderators, the subscribers, the member, everybody, you know yourself. One of these days, I'm gonna make you guys a song. Just give me a break. Give me a break. I'll make a song one of these days, and make so I could be shouted out all the time. You know what I mean? In that way. So I don't know. So big up on yourself, man, everybody. And walk good people and don't be ashamed of your journey. Don't be ashamed of your destination because guess what? Once we put God first in everything we're doing, we're good. We're good. Sometimes these struggles make you shed little tears, to be honest. Sometimes these struggles make you when they say they live it to make you ball, but such is life, people. Just remember 7 days of the week, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, 12 months make 1 year. We have enough time if we're still alive and breath is blowing, okay? True, put God first. Yeah, man. God above everything, as the song man say, God above everything. So put him first, man. Because I tell you, he will take us out a lot of stuff, but we have to learn to not just dwell on the negative, but also to find solution. Like I was talking to my friend real quick before I go earlier, talking to this lady friend, and I was talking to her, but I was talking with a tone like, and I catch myself and I said, "Lady, I'm talking to you like I'm arguing with you." She bust out laughing and she said, "Girl, I know, I understand you." She bust out laughing. So, it just goes to show that sometimes, because I was just telling her a story, but I'm a Leo. So, little queen laugh up in it. Anybody know me know some lip place out there. But anyway, people, what good is not about the lip tonight, it's about enjoying yourself. It's only one life, all right? So, as we say, think about those 7 days, think about that 24 hour in a day, think about that 12 months make a year, and you think about that 365 days in the year. And if we live to see all those, we're basking in glory and we're blessed. We are blessed no matter how much stress is coming our way. We have many more stress, but we have many more things to be thankful for. Life. Walk good, have a blessed night, and until then, peace out. Bless upon yourself. Bye.